Niseko United is one of the biggest and most internationally renowned ski resorts in Japan. The snow quality, variety of trails, lift service and lodging justify this reputation. Niseko United is 4 separate resorts on Mount Niseko Annupuri that combined make a world-class resort. Niseko has an impressive total elevation gain of over 1,000 meters and receives on average an immense 14 meters of snow each year. There's plenty of on-mountain accommodation and even more at the nearby villages, providing options for most budgets and travel groups.
There are green trails across all 4 resorts, providing opportunities for beginners to build confidence and explore new trails. Intermediate skiers will find long, rolling reds and groomed blacks to develop skills. And there are challenging black trails and a few gully and tree zones that will keep advanced skiers entertained. Backcountry tours are an option for the more intrepid skier with sufficient skills. Niseko will suit skiers of all abilities and is a well-rounded resort.
Getting to Niseko is roughly a 2-hour drive from Sapporo or New Chitose Airport. When finished, the new expressway will make the winter drive from the airport a lot easier and quicker. There are regular bus services from both Sapporo and the airport to Niseko. If you're taking the Shinkansen to Hakodate, then the train through to Niseko is another 4 hours.
If you are planning to ski multiple resorts across Hokkaido, then a car is recommended. But if Niseko is your main destination, with a potential day or two at Rusutsu or Kiroro, a car is not required. There are a few mountain passes on the drive to Niseko, but the roads are well maintained. If you are driving, a 4-wheel drive is recommended, and we advise having chains with you in case conditions get ugly.
Each base area at Niseko has all required services including ski school and lots of food and beverage options. Base facilities include lockers, ski gear and rental shops for any equipment needs you may have. The gentle green trails and quieter base areas of Niseko Annupuri and Niseko Village make these base areas preferable for families and first-timers. The Grand Hirafu and Hanazono base areas will suit those with more ski experience considering their terrain. That being said, all the base areas aim to cater for every level of skier and provide a full range of services.
There are food and beverage options across the resort. King Bell Hut and Ace Hill Rest House are probably the biggest, with Lookout Cafe and Paradise Hut providing quieter options. The restaurant and bar options in the base areas are too numerous to even mention. Packed lunches can be eaten at the larger dining areas like King Bell Hut.
Let's get to the skiing. Niseko provides some fantastic terrain for all levels of skiers combined with phenomenal snow conditions. For first-timers needing to master the basics, there are learning areas at each base. If you're ready to venture onto the slopes, then Boyo and Kogen are a great place to start at Grand Hirafu.
At Niseko Village, Cruiser and Final Fling provide fun, gentle trails that are perfect for building confidence away from the crowds. Paradise and Family Trails at Annupuri offer slightly longer trails for beginners. The Niseko and King gondolas provide access to green trails higher up the resort. Green and Holiday are worth a look. For those with a little confidence, Dynamic, Koguma and Alpin are short red trails that beginners can look to conquer.
Niseko has a lot to offer the intermediate skier, with each resort providing a few enjoyable red trails. Stairway to Heaven and Silver Dream are long rolling groomers on the Hanazono lower slopes that provide gentle reds that tend to have less traffic. However, there are flat sections on the side of the resort which may challenge snowboarders.
Rinken and Center are decent length red trails higher up the resort, accessed off the King No. 3 Express Lift. Wonderland and Hokkaido provide reds off the resort summit, which are great when the weather is good. Panorama and Utopia are enjoyable Annupuri red trails, but intermediate skiers will need to ride the slow pair lifts back up or take the green trails to the base to hop on the gondola. The trees on the right side of S. Shifu and Paradise are a bit of fun for those working their way back to the base.
There are black trails for advanced skiers across the resort, but Niseko Village and Grand Hirafu have the longer and steeper trails on the lower mountain. The most challenging of these are all accessed by a short hike near the Lookout Cafe or King Bell Hut. Snorkel and Large provide some decent steep terrain, but the lines down are disrupted by the traversing tracks from skiers looking to access the different areas of the resort.
Still up top, Champion and Dynamic are busy, with skiers outside their comfort zone trying to get back down after riding the lifts for a view from the top. We found the short hike for Miharashi and Superstition well worthwhile, and the trees and short steep section down Gate 11 were enjoyable. The mid-mountain has lots of gullies and trees, like under the Ace Pair No. 3 lift, that will entertain intermediate and advanced skiers, while lower mountain gates like G7 and G9 access some enjoyable tree skiing zones.
The terrain parks are mainly on the lower slopes of Grand Hirafu and Hanazono. Freeride Park offers some small and medium features, while the Hana Parks offer larger features when open. The Hana 2 Mini Park provides some rollers that kids will enjoy.
A few things to be aware of for Niseko. The resort is a mix of express and older fixed grip lifts. The express lifts are gondolas running out of the base areas or hooded chair lifts mostly serving mid-mountain. The slow fixed grip chairs are mainly pair or single seaters all across the mountain. Niseko is a busy resort, especially during holiday periods, so expect queues at the gondolas and the main mid-mountain express lifts.
The 4 resorts wrap around the mountain, creating opportunities to escape the weather by choosing which resort you ski and staying in the valleys on the lower slopes. This will require riding the slow fixed grip lifts to avoid the long lift lines at the express chairs and gondolas.
Beginner skiers can save a little by purchasing a ticket for the resort they plan to ski and staying on that portion of the mountain. Advanced and intermediate skiers may feel hemmed in on just one resort, so the Niseko United Pass is recommended. Niseko is a popular resort with foreign tourists, so expect the resort to be busy during Australia and New Zealand school holidays, Christmas through to late January, and the 2 weeks of Chinese New Year.
There are several gates providing access to backcountry ski areas that will interest advanced skiers. Make sure you have the right equipment and consider a guided tour if this is of interest. Don't end your day at the wrong resort, as this can be a long, slow bus ride or expensive taxi to get back to your lodging. Parking is limited at the base areas, but since most people stay on mountain or catch a bus from their accommodation, finding a car park is fairly easy.
There is a full range of lodging options available at Niseko, including mountain townhouses and hotels like the Ritz-Carlton and Hilton. There are more budget-friendly options in the towns, which have bus services to and between the base areas. There are plenty of rental stores and equipment shops for any gear you may need, plus an abundance of restaurants and bars for après-ski and dinner.
Those planning to self-cater will find 7-Eleven and Lawson's markets in the villages, but if you're looking to stock up for a group, then a trip to the supermarkets in Kucham might be warranted. When you're not skiing, snowmobiling and snowshoeing are available at Hanazono and Niseko villages. For families with children, try the Niseko Grand Hirafu Kids Park for snow tubing and snow biking, located next to the base of King Pier Lift No. 1.
In our opinion, Niseko is a great destination resort that'll suit families and groups looking for slopes and services that are easily accessible. The beginner zones provide perfect trails for first-timers and young kids to build confidence away from the crowds.
Intermediate and advanced skiers will find challenging trails and trees across the whole mountain. Check out our trail and lift videos to get the most out of your visit to Niseko.